It's Car Con Carne. Let's eat in the car. It's Car Con Carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
Car Con Carne is sponsored by Exploding House Printing. Fans, brands, listeners who want to get the word out, Exploding House Printing can help with your screen printing, embroidery, and other merch needs. Exploding House delivers production efficiency and cost awareness to boutique print shop quality at much lower, larger print shop costs. Check out their work on Instagram at Exploding House, or go to their website, or just email info@explodinghouseprinting.com to get a quote. Hi everyone, my name is Gillian McGhee. I'm here for James, filling in.
Yeah, James.
Thanks. Healing up. And Exploding House is a sponsor, and I just have to say, I've ordered all of my merch I've ever printed for my band through Exploding House. So Jonathan, this is a little extra ad push for you. Go get that.
Right. And maybe we'll order from.
And who are you?
I'm Aly.
This beautiful woman next to me. I'm here with Aly Jados of Blood People and Violets. And we're here to talk today about Blood People's new record, Here.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Oh,
Thank you,
God.
James. Thank you, Joanne.
Yes, yeah. So I'm excited to get into this. You have had, for real, like a big year. You have released 2 albums or EPs with each band project that you're in. And I guess as the year rats. Ooh,
I see what you did there.
For listeners, the opening track on the record is called Rats! ! As this year wraps up, how are you feeling about what has come out and the music that you put into the ether in like such a crazy time on planet Earth?
Yeah. I mean, it's funny that you say that because I'm like, yeah, I guess I did put out two records kind of this year.
Yeah.
It feels good. It feels like amazing. The Blood People record's been in the works for a very long time.
Yeah.
Since the pandemic started, maybe even before.
Yeah.
And the Violet stuff is super awesome and exciting. I love those guys, and we're still doing stuff and wanting to record more. We're kind of recording right now, so yeah.
There's more to come.
There's more to come.
Cool.
Yes.
And for Blood People, you guys started playing out in 2015?
2016.
2016.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Been a long road there too.
Wow. Almost 10 years.
Wow. Oh. Thinking about that. Wow. I guess it is almost 2026. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time flies.
It really does.
It really does.
But for this collection of songs, you decided to put it up now. Why? And how do you feel about this record?
I feel really good about it, honestly. Like, it's been a long time coming, like I said. It's been, I think my vocals, I think I was done with those almost a year ago.
Wow. Okay.
And then we had some finishing touches, and then we wanted to get Shannon on, and, I was like...
was one of the founding members of Blood People, guys.
Yeah.
Who
That's my girl, Shannon Burns. She's in the forecast. She's an amazing bass player.
Yeah.
She has perfect pitch, and, I mean, she's incredible. I can't say enough good things on her.
Yeah, so she came back in for this full length.
She did, yeah. We just really wanted her to be a
circle moment.
Yeah. And then I think, another part of it was like I did the art, I did the cover art, so it was like wanting to, as life happens and things get busy.
Everything takes longer than you ever wanted to do in any kind of creative endeavor.
It really does.
And music feels especially slow.
Yes.
There's so many moving parts,
Yes, exactly.
And a lot of people who don't have millions of dollars at their expense,
yes.
at their fingertips. Money helps things move faster.
Yes,
unfortunately.
For sure. And at some point making it, we were just like, well, when it comes out kind of thing. It wasn't, you know, I mean, it had taken a long time anyway. So it was like, okay, what's another couple months, whatever.
Yeah.
We really wanted Halloween. And then like, it just like I said, like the art was just taking a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever, but it's out.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been listening to it a lot. And full disclosure, journalistic disclosure, Aly and I are very good friends. That's why I asked you to do this, but also it was like kind of perfect timing to highlight this. And James said to me, like, I would have Aly on anyway to talk about this. So this is like filling, like, you know, exactly something that I would be like putting into production at this time. So James is a big fan. I know, a big supporter.
Thanks, James. Big fan of yours.
Yeah.
It's a legend.
Yes.
This one.
True.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You were tuning in back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Did you call into Q101 a lot as a teenager?
I did.
I believe that.
I wonder how long James has been there, because I have a just like kind of a crazy memory. Can I please tell the story?
Oh my
okay.
God. Yeah.
I was in high school, and I don't know if you know, this is dating myself, okay? When Ticketmaster, when you had to call in tickets.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So the Foo Fighters are playing Metro, and I'm like, I'm going to the show.
Yes.
So I think I was calling at home or something like that, and like got through, but you needed a password. So like in the fan club or something like that. So I was out of luck. Like I couldn't get tickets.
Damn.
So then Q101 was giving them away on the radio. And I was like, well, I'm going to win these tickets. Like, I am, like, not stopping until I go to the show. Yeah. I was like, there's, like, no telling me I'm not going to the show. So I remember taking my mom's cell phone to school. Like, I mean, you know, when there were car phones, it wasn't just a cell. I mean, this was, like, brand new. My mom had the cell phone.
Taking my mom's car phone to school. Okay.
Well,
yes.
I would, like, ditch this period, try to like call in, whatever. And I was like, this is too much. Like, so I faked sick for like 2 days. And I was like, I am willing to win these tickets. And I did. I won a pair of tickets. So I don't know, James, I don't know if that was you that I talked to on the phone.
Oh my God. Well, for me, daytime was Electra. That was
okay. I remember.
Yeah, I love that was who I feel like when I was listening with my mom, we were always listening to Electra in the daytime. Okay, so you won the tickets to see the Foo Fighters at Metro.
Yes.
How was the show?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Actually, my sister, so I took my twin sister to the show.
Yeah.
And she got lost in the pit somewhere, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We like kind of separated. Yeah. Next thing I know, I look up, she's in Dave Grohl's arms. And she's just like reaching for me, and Dave's singing with my sister, like carrying my sister. It was amazing.
Oh my God.
So I actually want to call Q101 or like talk to Q101 just see if they have pictures from that night.
Yeah.
That would be amazing to see my sister, if there was, a picture of it.
Yes. Oh my God. Wow. Well, that's amazing. And that is you. You're like a little witch, and you manifest things and you make shit happen. Those were the first signs of your powers really working.
Right. Yeah.
It might be.
Yes.
It might be the case.
Determination.
There you go.
That's part of it too.
Well, this kind of segues into some of the themes I feel like that come up in the record. I don't know if you would describe yourself as like a spiritual person or not, but there's talk of the underworld and like getting messages from the universe. And like, there's this thing that is certainly not religious from like any sort of organized religion perspective, but there is like this mysticism of like interconnectedness. But I feel like with Blood People, it's kind of like the darker side of things.
Totally. I mean, I'm definitely a spiritual person. I don't affiliate with any religion. I don't.
Yeah.
But I definitely tend to, like write about the darker side, but I do it to kind of empower myself, therefore empower other people of like, you're not alone, like that, because there is that dark side of life, but like, you gotta, it always like through the darkness, that's how you find the light. So
yeah, that was actually going to be one of my questions, was like, when I did a cool thing getting to like deep dive on your lyrics, your friend's lyrics. This is like a fun exercise. But that was something that I was going to ask you, was that, do you feel like for you with the songwriting, I could read some of the lyrics as like, it could just be simply externalizing like the world's in a bad place, or like it's hard to be here, there's bad shit going on, like we all need to collectively kind of do better. And I wondered if you were sometimes writing in a way to convince yourself. Are you also like speaking to yourself in those?
Totally. I feel like sometimes like writing lyrics, it's like it comes like through me, it's like subconscious, and it's like my higher self telling me, yeah, like, you know,
yeah.
But yeah, like being here, being present, because it's like all of those, you know, living in the past is like depression, living in the future is anxiety. Like,
yes.
It's like there's a lot of meaning, I feel like, for me to hear, but I think that's, you know, obviously open to interpretation for everybody.
Yeah, you directly talk about that in Perfect Circus. Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. And it's kind of like, there is like a kind of like an urgency call to action with a lot of the songs, I feel like, where it's like, and a lot of like tune in, turn on, wake up kind of energy, where you're like, you know, whether you're telling yourself or like how you're feeling about the world, it's like all of these things that we've been taught are seemingly leading us down pretty like explicitly down a bad way. Like bad stuff keeps happening.
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
it's you know, just being aware of like, I don't know, like what's going on out there, and not, I don't know. Like that line is actually from a Rage Against the Machine song, but I think it's actually like
it's a
Orwell
quote. Yes.
quote.
Well, and I was like, Orwell, I was like 1984. Let's talk about rats that I alluded to at the beginning.
Yeah, for
accidentally
sure,
mentioned.
for sure.
Yeah, this is like heavy hitter opener, nonstop, high energy, high octane. And it's about the rats like gnawing at your brain, and that like scene from 1984 where they're like eating his face at the end. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was like, oh my God, it evoked. I was like, this is a sick song, and then I was like, why is it called Rats? And I looked at the lyrics and I was like, oh shit, damn, ew. You know, and like, yeah, reflections of ourselves into the underworld. The rats awaken. It's like all this stuff, but then also I felt like using metaphors to talk about like when you're having dark thoughts or like a bad brain day. You know, it's like it feels like this ravenous thing that you like can't control sometimes. I thought that was, or at least I'll speak for myself, that's how it landed for me.
Yeah, totally. That's awesome. I mean, you know, this song, actually wrote this song kind of a long time ago, and it just kind of researched, like, yeah, it's cool, you know. But there's a lot of like, again, like the subconscious coming through, because I kind of wrote this like in almost like a literal way, because I had a rat in my house.
Oh my God.
In my wall, not in my house, in the walls.
In the walls, okay.
And I was like,
you know,
going,
and
yes. And so I was just, you know, it took months to get this rat out of my house. Okay. It like, I mean, it was just like, we couldn't get the traps to work, or what, maybe not months, but a month or something.
It felt like a long, too long of a time.
But, you know, then I kind of like did like almost like a deep dive on like rats and like how, because it's like, you know, they use rats in experiments and how they behave and this and that. And I was kind of like thinking, like relating that to human behavior, because why do they do experiments on rats? And and I'm like in the Chinese zodiac, I'm a rat. 1984 is a rat.
Wow.
So, you know, there's a lot.
And that's your birth year. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm a rat. Okay. A metal rat. It's pretty fucking dope.
You are a metal rat.
I know it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I thought that this was a great way to kick off the record, and it's like, you've been waiting for us to drop new music. Guess what? This one's in your face.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it does start with a bang. That's for sure.
Definitely. I think I have a favorite song on it.
Okay.
First of all, I just want to say, It's so good. The whole record.
Thank you.
I feel like, Blood People has given us a couple of EPs and like singles, and it's been shorter form releases, and that's how, a lot of us have to do it. And this waiting this long and having finally like a longer piece of art to like put to the project, it sounds like exactly what Blood People is like trying to do sonically, vocally. Like, your voice sounds so good, and I felt like the dynamics in this are just like so tasty, off the chart.
Thank you.
Yeah, so first of all, just want to say that it's really good. And yeah, I think as of right now, Unburial,
Okay.
I think that's a hit, babe.
Oh,
I think that's a hit.
Thank you.
That's your radio hit to me, man. That chorus is just so good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Talk to me about it. What's Unburial about?
Again, so like the idea for the chorus was, I think I got there was like I'd have to go back and think, but there's one of my favorite books is called Women Who Run with the Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those stories in there about the skeleton woman.
Okay.
And so like, dig up her bones in the maze of the burial ground. It's like, I'm like, man, have to like really dig deep. This was like a long time ago. But
Yeah.
It was, I wrote it in relation to that story.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's awesome. And I love the line. I underlined it when I was going through it. I'm not saying all the things I've thought, weighed down by fights I've never fought. Like, oh my God, the number of times I've like had arguments with people in my head preparing for it, and then it's like never even, you know what I mean? I feel like that is so real.
Yeah, I mean, just, yes, exactly. And I think that's like kind of like the unburial of like, I think I made up that word. I don't know if that's actually in the dictionary or not, but
I'd never heard it before, but it's a sick song.
So when going on that, it's like you kind of like bury yourself when you don't
100%
vocalize or like put out, and you just kind of stay in your head.
Yeah.
And so it's like, again, I feel like it's about like,
and finding the truth. I mean, that's like the thing that the like kind of crux of it is like, finding the truth and having that you're unearthing, literally, that excavating,
and feel like, like coming up for air kind of thing, and like getting out of the grave.
Yeah.
So
okay, I'm gonna have to read that story. That book has been on my read list for a very long time.
Yeah, it will change your life.
Yeah,
in the best of ways.
Talk to me about musically your bandmates. I mean, it's the riffs on this record, guys.
Dude.
Okay, and
Jeff.
the bass line on Lumpy. Did you call it Lumpy because of that cranky, nasty bass line?
So
It's like, damn, it's sludgy and sick. But I just want you to talk about your bandmates for a minute. Give them a little shine, because this is a group effort, obviously.
Oh my God, 100%. Like, this is like, it's not Blood People without Jeff.
Yeah.
Me and him are like,
the brainchild.
The brainchild of this band.
I've had tons of people in and out of the band through the years, and it's like you guys are the collaborative team that make Blood People what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeff and I have been playing together since we were 16 years old in my parents' basement. So there's that. And Jeff is a drummer first.
Okay.
But that's, I think, and that's what sets him apart with his riffs. I mean, he's the riff master. I mean, he's got, the guy,
and I think too, like, it's like I've listened to the EPs when they came out and stuff. I think having like a longer, set, like 8 songs, right? On the record.
8 songs. Yeah.
So it's like one after another, and you're like, tasty,
Dude.
heavy. Yeah. It's like so good. Yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing. I think, he has a drum beat in his head while he's writing it or something. I mean, he's got like incredible taste in music. I mean, he's an excellent musician. I mean,
like almost can be a composer in that way when you've got the rhythm down and that mastery of the melody, you know, guitar parts and stuff.
For sure. And I mean, it's not, you know, traditional songwriting. Like, I feel like he kind of, you know, maybe why does this bridge then go here, and then why does it not go back to the chorus or whatever? Yeah. I don't know. Like, sometimes they just don't go where you think they're going to go.
Yeah,
but
it works. Is linear. You know? That was something, that I feel like when I moved into Hi Ho, I was interested in trying to do more of that with, because in Turnspit, it was like pop, punk rock hit factory, you know, like just trying to churn out those kinds of songs, which I feel like really succeeded at. But with Hi Ho, I was like, I want to try playing around with like non-linear song structures, and like we don't have to go back to the chorus, or maybe there's like a part A and a part B and that's it, you know, or like whatever. But I was like, there's some of the bridges are like so good, and then the outros, I love like the very end of the record with Valiant Thor. Oh yeah, it just fuzzes out like into
I do like the long, like there's a lot of songs that have like kind of a drawn out ending, and I'm like, that's cool. Like I, you know, sometimes it's like, okay, get to the next or whatever, but no, it's like it's just kind of like a vibe.
And then your bassist and drummer, was that were they the same team that recorded the record?
This whole record,
was all the same.
Yeah, so Ryan Thomas is on drums. He's a monster. I mean, this guy...
They sound so good.
He's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, it's like everything just falls into place beautifully, you know?
And he added so much. There was certain, you know, because like we had like kind of demoed out some things, but Ryan just really like brought it, you know, like he just, I mean, it sounds so good. Yeah. And it's like, it drives, and he's the right drummer for this
project.
Yeah,
it sounds so good.
Yeah, I mean, he's awesome. Ben Sandage, we recorded it at his studio in Antioch. Okay. It's called Chuck's Vegetable Stand. Ben is an amazing, incredible musician, but he's also like an engineer, a producer. Like he, you know,
the bass tone is like, I mean, I feel like that was really cool. Yeah. It's really well done, and it's like it gives it that extra like grit and like the underworld kind of like it's just it's sick, it's nasty, you know.
So Ben is like he's an amazing human being, but he's so funny. Yeah. Okay. So you asked about Lumpy.
Yeah, I did.
The name of the song and like the bass line. He named the song. He was just like, this sounds like, I don't know, like the way he like renames songs when he sends it back, he just makes up a new name every time. Okay. So like no one knows what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah. Like it's like, okay,
what mix is this?
Yeah. So I mean, when he called it Lumpy, we were like, yeah, that's the name of it. Like it would just stuck. So, you know, like how nicknames, it's like somebody says it and it's like, well, that's perfect.
Okay. Well, so. I get it. I feel like that, oh my God, that bass line, it just comes in, it hits you in the face. Yeah. Like, and it is lumpy. Yes. I mean, it's good. Is. Yeah. Another thing I love about that song, is that Shannon comes in on a high harmony on the second verse. And you do a lot of, this is funny. I showed one song to the 4.5-year-old that I nanny. Oh. I said, my friend Aly is a rocker like me. Oh, because he loves to watch me and my videos after I played a show and stuff. And I was like, what do you think? And I was like, do you like this? And he said, yeah. And I was like, what do you think of her voice? And he goes, I don't know. It's kind of weird. And then, yes. But then he said, he's like, I was like, why is it weird? He's like, I don't know. He's like, it kind of goes up and then it goes down. I was like, you're right. It really does so, because you are doing a lot of like lower register stuff, and I can tell you're like having to hit that, and then you soar it up like into the choruses. And I feel like the vocal delivery and dynamics on this are like the highest caliber I've heard you do with Blood People. Okay. You know what I mean? Cool. Like, I feel like everything just fell into place really good. And I'm just like, I don't know. I talk about your vocals on this. How do you feel about them?
it was difficult to just, a lot of the songs were incomplete at the beginning, and then there was like a little bit of a break, and then like diving back in. So it was like, okay. And like, it's there, but it's like, like you get something, you're like, I don't really like that. Or,
Yeah,
it's like,
it's not hitting.
yeah. And so, I mean, but yeah, I mean, I think it challenged me in a lot of ways, and I feel like I did come up with, like, I'm really happy with what I came up with, and I think that,
yeah, totally.
The melodies, were challenging for me to even sing. Like, I wrote hard melodies for me to sing, and
right,
like,
yeah,
like I was like, why did I do that? I know. But it's cool. Like once you practice it and sing it a lot, it's like, oh yeah, like you can hit that because you wrote it. But it's just, yeah, I'm happy. Like I said, I'm happy with them.
Yeah.
They, I think they're catchy and I don't know. Dynamic.
Yeah, the dynamics are, no, it's like, I feel like it's so good. And even the ones that are, like Rats, that is like coming at you fast and hard the whole time. There's still enough, like you'll change the run of like the last chorus, you'll like sing it a little different, or you'll change like a word or two and flip it on its head, or elaborate in some way where it's like you're creating interest and tension like throughout the whole thing without it feeling like plug and chug, verse chorus. Totally. Like I do feel like that's something to be really proud of, and that it shows on the record.
Yeah. Well, I definitely try to keep in mind to progress like in every way, like never really just repeating the same thing unless it has a purpose to be repeated. Like a lot of the time I'll like to like, maybe sing a chorus the same time or the same way for the first half, the first two times, and then change the second half, and then change the whole third or something,
Yeah.
So just so it like
keeps it interesting, you know what I mean? And I loved it. It's great. The last song I guess I want to talk to you about is Old Dog. I really like this one. It has like less lyrics than some of the other ones, but I love the line, I speak in tongues to tell myself. There's just something about that I'm like, I love it. It kind of goes back to the idea of like the unearthing the truth from within. But I do feel like it speaks to that, like how much we can convince ourselves in a moment that something is right or something is wrong when really it's not. It's the opposite of whatever we're trying to like tell ourselves. And yeah, I think this is a good song. Are you talking to yourself in this one? I really like this one. I was like, I can relate to a lot of what's going on, and it's another great soaring chorus. I feel like.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, definitely talking to myself, and like, it's like about losing yourself and then finding it again, and kind of birthing anew, but like learning lessons from
along the way.
Yeah.
And like Old Dog, New Tricks, kind of, I liked how you played with that and then elaborated on that. Use that.
It's kind of funny because I think that the title, came later, but it influenced the lyrics. Like sometimes I feel like, when something like that happens, it's like a clue.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like Lumpy, like that, that happened with that. But this, I think, I don't know who named Old Dog. I think we were like, it didn't have a name, so somebody was just like, oh, Old Dog, because we've had that song forever, or something like that. And then it kind of morphed into this idea. I went with that idea.
So do you write the music first in Blood People, and then the lyrics kind of usually come last? Or okay.
Yeah. So Jeff will come up with a riff, and then, we'll kind of structure it out. Sometimes he's got it all
like
structured and like, but like
finish.
Sometimes, we'll like, okay, let's shorten this up here, put a bridge here, or whatever. And then, then it's up to me. Like I feel it out. I like, what does the song like immediately say to me?
Yeah.
Feel about it. And then I start, kind of just vibing that way. And then, it kind of sucks because I feel like I don't really have a process. Yeah. But I do. Like, it's like, it's different every time.
Right.
I feel like that's what makes it like annoying and hard. But
well, yeah, but I think you are the kind of person where it's like you are where you are a lot of the time, you know, like when you're dialed into stuff, or it's like, I've got all this shit to do today or whatever, but right now I'm here.
Right.
You're also speaking to that in like this, what I was talking about with like the urgency, like the call to action. It's like, stay in the present. Don't just like keep being pulled in these other directions. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you can do, really, you know.
I would
say. Like,
yeah.
It's a really challenging thing to do, to just stay present, and, you know, no one can do that all the time.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, pulling yourself out of these like dark places, that's where you can kind of change.
Yeah. And I think too, like having the balls to look at yourself with honesty. A lot of people don't do that. And I said balls on purpose to be tongue in cheek, okay? I don't really talk like that. Huh? Oh. That goes disproved of me using that phrase. Okay. Well, I did a little funny thing where I wanted to ask someone else to ask you a question.
Okay.
And I sent you a little voice note, if you wouldn't mind playing it.
Okay.
I'll tell you who it's from. It's from our friend Kat from Scarlet Demore.
Aww. All right.
So she has a question.
You like her, yeah?
So, yeah. Let's hear what she has to say.
Okay, let's see.
Hi, Aly. It's Pat. I just wanted to ask you what you think you learned about yourself in the making of this record. You know, every record sometimes can be a reflection of who you were at that time, or where you were, or what you were doing. And it kind of marks a different era every time. And I just want to know, what era are you in right now? And congrats on the record. Super excited for you and super proud of you. Bye.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh my God, I love her. I love her so much.
But I love that question. I think it's a musician's question to another musician.
For sure.
Like. By the way, if you don't know Scarlet Demore, amazing up and coming band in Chicago. Get on the ground floor.
She rules.
Yeah.
She rocks. I mean, she will, I mean.
Yeah, she's the next
her
one.
live show, is just
next
real.
level.
Yeah, next level, for real. To her question, I feel like, I mean, I feel like I'm still, like, kind of living some of it, you know? It's just, like, some of the lyrics, I feel like I said, are coming from, like, my higher self.
Yeah.
Seemingly.
Yeah.
And, like, maybe I don't know exactly at that time, but it means more later. And
totally.
I keep finding new meaning to it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, I think I've, like, you know, changed quite a bit in the last couple of years, but, you know, I still, like, relate to all these songs, and, like, in, like, more, like, I don't want to sound, I guess, like, in a philosophical way, like, in my own philosophy. Like, that's kind of what I tried to pour in there. And I'm still, you know, learning from my own, you know, wisdom or whatever, because I'm human.
Yeah.
So, and, like, I think that's, you know, just trying to stay present here.
Yeah.
Like, we're all here.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know.
The title of the record.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, just using what you got while you're here, you know, or like just trying to do better every day, I guess.
Yeah, totally.
So
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, everybody go listen to Here by Blood People. It's great. Find it wherever you find music. It's the end of the year, babe.
Tis.
And I wanted to just take a minute to talk about what you liked, what you listened to this year as a human. I can go first if you like.
Sure. Go for it.
Yeah, just I feel like I had a huge Gaga moment this year. She was my number one. She put out her record.
I could have guessed that for you.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I had you in the car and I'm like, listen to this, guys!
Yeah.
Woo!
I love that.
And I feel like also I've gravitated to pop music a lot more in the last couple of years, just because there's been heaviness in my life. and you can only listen to like Phoebe Bridgers and Julian Baker so many times until it's like gonna bring it further down into the muck. And I love those artists, but I think I needed a little bit of a reprieve after like the pandemic and just a lot of heavy stuff in my own life. And I was like, I need to feel like I'm listening to a celebration more often, you know, like
for sure.
Feel good stuff. So, and Gaga is my pop star. She is like the one for me, and I love her so much. So she was number one. But in my top 5, I had Viagra Boys, which I know.
Dude.
Okay.
Love Viagra Boys all day.
It's
day.
LOL rock.
It's
and
so
the music
fun.
is so
it's
good.
So fun. You can dance your ass off to Viagra Boys.
It's like we've got 9 Inch Nails style songs. We've got like Beck style songs. We've got like hardcore. We've got like experimental weird ass spoken word. Like, and all of it is just satire. I know on like the toxic masculinity. It's just like so good, and
so good.
It's smart and it's funny, and that's also like making me feel good. It's another thing that I was like, I can enjoy this and not be like in the depths of my feelings, you know, like listening to this. This band Mama put out an amazing record called Welcome to My Blue Sky. If you like 90s bedroom poppy garage rock, like it is just the dreamy, any like 90s schools out for summer like rom-com, this is a perfect soundtrack to it. I feel like it's so good.
Mama.
Okay,
I'll check that out.
Turnstiles, Never Enough. That was a big record for me this year. We also covered that song in my band Hi Ho. I don't know. I said that.
That was a great cover for you guys. It was really fun.
It's very fun. And then Florence and the Machine. I've been having a Florence moment this year. I kind of wrote her off for a long time, and she put out a record in 2023 that I really loved. And then she has a new record that came out at the end of the year, but I did kind of a deep dive back into her catalog this year in the lead up to the new album. And she is a witch. That woman is a witch, and she's powerful, and I love everything that she's saying. Some of the songs I feel like I don't love sonically, but the words are like, man, she's hitting on some like a lot of truths of like being, I don't know, a woman in the world, a female artist, like navigating all of these spaces and dealing with other people's hang-ups and trying to, I don't know, balance the weight of your ambition. And at what point does the dream get in the way of your life? That's something that I feel like I've been thinking about a lot. And you know, it's just, I love it. And those are my kind of big 5 takeaways from this year of like what I was listening to in my world.
Yeah, I'll have to definitely check some of those out. Yeah, I mean, I listen to like a lot of different kind of stuff every day, but I mean, listen to a lot of Red Cross, Die Spitz.
They open for Viagra Boys.
I know, and they're so good. They're riffs, dude. I'm like,
it's heavy riffs.
Yeah, and they just, you know, they're hitting exactly what, you know, exactly right. Mannequin Pussy.
Oh my God.
They've, you know, they've been killing it for a while, but they just,
soared with the last record that came out. And it's like everything I ever see on the internet of like Missy talking about another person who talks about like what it is to be an artist in the world that we live in and capitalism and how do you like sell your art, be true to your art, keep going. And like, I love everything she ever has to say.
Oh yeah. I love hearing her talk.
Yeah.
I mean, really, like she just she's brilliant.
Yeah. 100%. Love that band. Yeah. So good.
Yeah. And then, I mean, I saw Black Rebel Motorcycle Club at the Elliott Hall, so I've been kind of, you know, they blew my mind. I cried. And that show was like, I mean, it was amazing.
Fuck yeah.
So, awesome. And yeah, I like maybe Planes Mistaken for Stars. That were a new record.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Garrett.
I know. My God.
Yeah. So, It's just a shame. Yeah. But yeah, that record is great and awesome. They're an amazing band. So
Wet Leg also.
Oh, yeah.
Great
Wet
record.
Leg.
I forgot to mention that one, but that one's super fun. And
yeah.
okay, well, I think we've done it.
Yeah. Or were you gonna shout out to these
Oh my
girls
God.
that have new records coming
Thank you.
out?
Thank you.
Yeah.
My production assistant, HABE. Yes, we did want to throw out some local love.
Yes.
Hell
yeah.
Yes, Scarlet Demore, who you heard from Kat.
Yes.
They put out a single this year. Won't Stay Dead just put out their debut full length on Red Scare. So congrats to them. That came out this month as well. So that's new. Carnivore Mommy is a band that I saw
You gotta
this
check them
year.
out. You just told me about them.
I'm telling you, like, I am obsessed. Yeah, it is theatrical. It's feminine rage. I mean, this person who fronts this band is just like on stage. You know what I mean? And like, we'll get in the crowd and like does the whole thing. And it's just, they put out a couple of singles this year, and I just highly recommend, if you see them on a bill, make sure you get there in time to check out Carnivore Mommy. My friends in Shotgun Funeral put out an EP. We just played with this band at G-Man called Flowers at Her Feet. And they put out a really cool record. I had never heard of them before, and I was like, they asked us to play a show, and I was like, well, if the music's good, like, maybe I'll check it out, you know, whatever. I listened, and I was like, this is a band I should be playing shows with, you know?
Yeah. Flowers at Her Feet? Is that what you said? Okay,
uh-huh.
cool.
And then just because, hi, my name's Gillian, and I play in a band called Hi Ho, and we put our EP out. And if you love Blood People, and you're like, God, I wish I could hear more Aly, she sings on 2 of our songs on the record.
I do. It's a great record they just released. When was that?
July.
Yeah, so this year. You've had a big year, too. They've played a bunch of shows, done an awesome music video. 2 music videos? Or what?
Just one.
Just the one, but the one, it was pretty epic.
Yeah.
So check that out.
Very proud of that.
I'm proud of that.
Yeah. Thank
Proud
you.
of you.
I
am. No, your EP is incredible.
Yeah, it was a big year for both of us. Put a lot of music out into the world collectively.
No, it's not crazy. I mean, I didn't even think about that when you said that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I did.
Well, and I think that speaks to like the daily slog of trying to get stuff done, especially as like a collaborating artist.
Mm-hmm.
It feels so slow, and like there's no movement forward sometimes. And then, you know, it's like when you look back, you're like, oh my God, a lot of stuff happened here. We got cool stuff. So anyway, now we're done. Aly, thank you for being here. This was fun.
For having me.
Thank you for listening to Car Con Carne. James, speedy recovery.
We love you, James.
We love you. And thanks for
all you do, James.
Yeah, have a great 2026, everybody, and
happy holidays.
Happy holidays.